Hello, Crisis X2 Light here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Breath of Fire Randomized. In the last episode, we helped clear out a kingdom that was in trouble. It was infested by monsters, and the lead of the monsters was a giant frog. In this episode, we're gonna make our way to the Kingdom of Nanai. We still have much work to do. With that said, let's get started. Tappy 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 starts tappy start tappy start. Come on, game. Have you fully recovered? I'll keep a close eye on you. From here on, we're going to be using fast forward to move fast because, yes, it is actually lengthy. Also, we have Bulla. Bulla Bulla. But yeah, fast forward. Oh, did you see that? Darn. Oh well. The white deer is a rare creature. The antler is actually necessary for something much later in the game, but we'll find it again later in the game. Let's just fast forward this overworld map because, like I said, this hero walks slow. The battles will be at normal speed for the most part. I'm not very fast at getting my finger off that trigger, so sometimes you hear the music moving fast in the battles. Yeah, I don't have enough time to take my finger off the trigger. But yeah, moving on. I'm pretty sure at this point we don't even need to fight these monsters, but what can you say? But fast. We're still in the back row, by the way. Okay, right here we're gonna wait for nighttime to fall. If you don't have the patience for that, you can just use fast forward and make it nighttime faster. So, how you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good myself, for the most part. Got done playing Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Completely done with the game, don't want to ever look back on it. You know, it was really hard, so just kind of chilling here now, waiting for night in-game nightfall. It's almost daytime in real life. Got the opposite working together here. Yeah, you need to wait for nighttime, by the way. Otherwise, if you go in during the daytime, there's gonna be 3 dark dragon soldiers blocking the door, and they're gonna kick you right out. So yeah, wait for nighttime. When it's nighttime, the soldiers are passed out, so you can just sneak in. I don't know if you can access that save point without getting kicked out of town, so I'm gonna ignore it. The inn is closed. That's not gonna stop us from raiding the dresser. What do we have? An M drop. What an M drop does is that it guarantees 1 critical hit when used in battle. Pretty good. Pretty good item. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sneak this way. Go into this house. What we got here? A marble 1. And 2k. Okay, let's see what that marble 1 does. I forget. This will produce 1 perfect kit. Okay, so I had it mixed up with the M drop. My bad. It's always good to analyze the items, right? So it's the marble 1 that does the critical hit. Okay. What do you do then? The party will return to normal and the members will recover all HP. Ah, so this is a stat recovery. Okay. Sneak this way. Sneaky, sneaky Metal Gear. Uh, Sneaky, sneaky Metal Gear. Sneaky, sneaky like Solid Snake. Sneaky, sneaky. You can actually go to this weapon shop. Most people ignore this weapon shop because they can't get to it. You actually can. The soldier there doesn't notice you going into here. So let's do some shopping. This is a weapon for later. But this is a weapon for now. We're going to trade in that saber we bought from earlier in the game. Saber, I'll pay you 180 GP for it. If you trade, you'll have 1,574 left. Sure. Now we have a stronger weapon. Cloth. Let's see. I think we have a wood shield, right? Yeah, we do. Hairband, soak, gown. Okay, not really things we need. But to sell off things we don't need, let's see. Actually, I don't know. We'll hold on to the other things. Sorry about the stuttering. Okay, sneaky, sneaky. I don't think there's anything else here of importance, so I don't want to waste you guys' time checking out houses. Nothing here. Alright. Fun fact, if you have an item called the DR Warp, which you can only get through cheats, by the way, you can warp into the bar here in this town, and that bar has an unused tune. You can find the music on YouTube, by the way. Yeah, that bar right there, where that soldier passed out in front of it, you can warp into there, and it pretty much has the same layout as your destroyed home, but with unused music and patrons that speak in unused scripts. Sneaky little gear, sneaky, sneaky, and here we go. Open that door. There is nothing here, by the way, in this main floor or on the second floor, so just go downstairs. This is where you want to go. Also, I think my music is really too loud. I think my music is too loud. But anyway. Go this way first. Fight a monster first. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't introduce these guys to you in the previous dungeon, but these guys are called beaks. They are disembodied blue bird heads, and all they do is just fly to the air and drop on top of you. That's it. That's the only attack they have. Okay. Intro of the monster is done. Now we fight. There is a red variant of these guys that you encounter later in the game. I don't want to say too much about those though, because there are people who haven't played this game, but yeah, those exist. Yeah, I love palace swaps. What we got here? A clog. Oh, let's equip that. Just checking. Alright, the clog here, what it does is that if you equip it, watch your stats. Your act goes up to 32. I think your magic goes down when you equip, right? No, your magic also goes up. Okay, so your act goes up to 32 and your magic goes up to 24. This means that you can act before enemies could, because you now move faster than them. Act is just another word for agility, by the way. Can you imagine Ryu walking around with clogs on his feet? Just clip-clopping everywhere. P-Bug is back. Let's just kill it. P-Bug is gone. Gloom. Ooh, a slam. Okay, a slam. What a slam means is that you just gain a critical hit on that opponent. Enemies also have slams that they can do to you as well. A critical hit is just a more powerful regular attack. That's all it is. Think Pokemon. What we got here? A Marble 3. Just like the Marble 1, the Marble 3 also produces a 1 critical hit. Really good stuff. I think it's actually a stronger crit than Marble 1, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the same thing, and it just reworded it differently. I'll have to check on that. I check later, just check now, right? You can travel while avoiding enemies with this item. Ah, okay, so it's basically a repel. So if you don't want to fight monsters, you do this. I'll go ahead and use it right now just to show it off. Alright, you take the Marble 3, and it says this. A strange mist surrounds the area and protects it from the forces of evil. Now we can just walk around and not worry about random encounters. This is good if you're more interested in collecting the treasures that are on the field. Like this one, an L potion. Just like with the A potion, L potion is a luck potion. This increases your chance of doing critical hits in battle, as well as also increasing your chance of getting rare enemy drops. So we'll use it on Ryu since he has worse luck. The Marble 3 only works for a certain number of steps before it fades away, so make good use of it while you can. It's also a very rare item. You can't buy that anywhere, so it's also a good idea to stock up on it. Heading this way leads us to 2 treasure chests. This one has another L potion. We'll use that in a minute. The Marble 3 no longer works. That means we're going to wind up encountering monsters. And this one has a glove. We cannot use that glove at all. It is for another character in the game that also sadly cannot use it. Oddly enough. We'll find out who that is much later. Not right now. Two glooms and a creep. I like how we auto-target the creep first instead of these guys. Ow. Okay, you missed. Pardon me. I'm gonna use an herb. I'm gonna heal up real quick. There we go. Chest. Inside this chest is a turban. Let's check it out. I pressed the wrong button. We can use this turban. Let's see our stats. Ah, our defense goes up to 45, but so does our act. That's cool. Now we're wearing a turban. Sometimes monsters drop items like that too, so, you know, it's good to collect those. A W potion. That's a wisdom potion. That increases the power of your magic. Let's save that for someone who can actually make use of that item. You see those wide stairs, by the way? Usually stairs of that size denote a boss area. We already reached the boss. You can tell it's a boss because the room is different too. And also, we just walked over a trapdoor. Let's save state our progress here. There we go. We don't want to lose progress. And walk forward and talk to this big dude. Who disturbs my privacy? I'm taking over the world with this machine, and no one can stop me. Okay. No one can stop you, you say, huh? This is the soldier. He's a pretty easy guy for a boss, but you also got to keep in mind that he does know magic, so, you know, brace yourself for when he wants to cast spells on you. But yeah, all he does is basically just attack you and then cast magic. That's basically his attack command. I think he casts Bolt, so yeah, watch out for that. Oh, I told you guys that he casts magic. I think he starts casting more and more magic the less his health is. Ow. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, we need to heal. Like fast. That's not even a full recovery. Trust me, we needed that. That's the third thing that he does is that minor little recovery. Um... Arrgh. Nice. 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 Love that critical. Now, love that counter at the end there. Sweet. Good job, Ryu. That level is well deserved. How could this be? I've been defeated. Arrgh. Fun fact, if you grab the key from this machine here, but you choose not to leave this area, you can actually get an instant game over. I'll show that in a bonus footage. Let me go ahead and do a save state here. I'll step over from the main one. There we go. I'll show that in a bonus footage of what happens if you grab the key here but choose not to leave. For now, we'll just grab the key and leave. The machine is generating a strange noise. You find the key. Will you take it? Sure. Ryu pulled the key from the machine. As we suspected, the device within the palace was causing the quakes. Let's go, Ryu. The king is waiting for us. You gave up Nanai to destroy the forces of the Dark Dragons. It was a tough choice to make, but results show that you're a true hero. Travel east to Winlan. There, you'll find a cave to another kingdom. Let's save up progress first. We did come this far, so... Let's go pray to the Dragon Lord. Do you wish to tell me your story? Yes. This is what we've done. Your journey has been recorded. Good luck. Save state. Because you sometimes can't trust emulators maintaining your progress. But yes, we gotta fast forward out of this kingdom now. And away we go. Up. Sometimes that happens because I go too fast and I miss the bridge. A really wide sprite like that and I still manage to miss it. Game. I'll speed up this battle, sorry. I know it's only gonna do overworld, but sometimes the battle can be kind of annoying. Scare the deer. Scare the deer. Yeah, if you do that to them, they spin around so much that they just poof into an item. They die, basically. That antler, by the way, is a anti-poison. Sometimes the game, I think the game has like a jeez, our health is low. I think the game has like a built-in counter for how many times you can escape from battle before it just decides that you're not allowed to escape from them. Okay, we're almost to Winlan. We have arrived at Winlan. Let's stay at the end. We could use a good recovery. Ah, much better. There is nothing in this inn, by the way, so don't even bother trying to rob the place. This inn is different from other inns is that there's no place to check the treasure chest. These people are smart. Well, for the most part, they're smart. I don't think the windmill town's everything either. Let's go here and store away some of the things we don't need because it takes up space in our inventory. Okay, let's store this trap guard, the power hat, and the power dagger. And we'll hold on to these things. Item shop. Nah, we'll just wind up finding those items later. However, here in the weapon shop, let's see what they got. I think the longsword we have is stronger than the bronze sword. Let's check. 5742, yeah. Suede hat, let's see. Turban, suede hat, nah. Chainmail. This is the good stuff right here. We'll swap it for that cap. I mean cape. 49.64. That's a good trade-off. Suede cape. I'll pay you 120 GP for it. If you trade, you have 345 left. Sure. Better defense, in my opinion. Hello. You want to see the king? Please wait here. Princess Nina, the king has a visitor. Should I tell him the king is ill? No. If word gets out that the king's been poisoned, our people might panic. Keep this quiet until we get the remedy. That's a clue. It may be very difficult to find. Princess, our visitor has been waiting. Show him to one of the guest rooms, please, and ask him to stay. Princess Nina, are you going to look for the remedy alone? Don't worry, I can take care of myself. I'm worried about the princess. I'll find someone to help her. Thank you. The king isn't here. Please wait until he returns. You must be tired. You can stay here for the night. Oh gee, thanks. I just stayed at an inn, but I don't mind sleeping again. Comfortable bed. I am out cold. I like this part of the game. It transitions to Nina. She's the next playable character. I must do my part to save the king and the country. This is Nina. She's a Wing Clan member. Her stats are pretty bad for the most part because she's like only level 5 here. But trust me, she does get better later in the game. Give her this suede hat and this love brace. Let's see, love bracer. She can't use the visor or the glove. But that's okay because we have something else that she can actually make use of. The wisdom potion. Nina has access to most of the castle's treasures, like these two here. An acorn and life 2. An acorn recovers AP. And a life 2 does what it says on the tin. Agility potion. And more life. Yeah, she's a bit on the slow side, so this will also help her out. I mentioned this in the first episode, but I might not remember too much. I do have a spoiler log. I just don't understand it. It's written in code. So, not much of a spoiler log if you don't understand it, right? Is there anything over here? I never bothered checking. Ah, I forgot about this. An herb. Another one. A vitality potion. And some smoke. Let's go ahead and use this on her. Vigor. There you go. What's that smoke do again? You can use this item during a battle. Oh, oh yeah, okay, I get it now. It allows you to escape from battles without the mist popping up in the corner of the screen. It's a guaranteed escape. It was daytime when we came to this castle, and now it's nighttime. We're not gonna go very far with Nina right now because I want to call it an episode. We're gonna pray to the Dragon Lord as Nina. Yes, I do. This is what's been going on. And that's it. There we go. Well, that's about it. Thank you all for watching this episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. I say this many times because it is the truest thing ever, that I do read the comments, and I do heart the comments to let you know that I read them. And I'll see you guys in the next episode when we go on a search for the remedy. So until then, take care of yourselves, don't get sick. Remember, your health is very important in this world, just like you are very important in this world. And I'll see you then. Much love from Mama Dragon, aka Crisis X2 Light. Take care. Bye bye.